floor falls out from under you and you... You know what? I just can't remember what happens next.
Thanks for making me one.
Hmm? Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all right, honey. I don't really need it. I had a little wine in the kitchen. Roast will be ready in about half an hour.
Good. I'm hungry.
Why don't you, put on some Johnny Mathis or Al Jarreau, some Bobby Short, something like that? You could even start a fire in the fireplace. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just can't stop thinking about Adam Grant.
Oh, that's right. It's happening tonight, isn't it? Look, he's getting what he deserves, Mark. You proved that. He's as guilty as they come.
I know. It's just this attitude he has. I've never seen anything like it.
You're letting him get to you, and you shouldn't. The law's the law. You're not the one who sentenced him. Let's forget about the music, We'll have a nice, quiet dinner. Just the two of us. Stay in, watch some television. What do you say?
All right. Come in.
You don't look all that surprised to see me here.
No, I expected a last-ditch effort to try to save your client. May I take your coat?
Forget the pleasantries. I could use one of those.
Of course. What'll it be?
Vodka martini?
Very dry on the rock. I want you to know up front that my mind's made up on the subject of Adam Grant.
Is it? I think you're feeling what I'm feeling.
What's that?
Fear. Fear that Adam Grant might be telling the truth.
Ridiculous. In my opinion, all this dream stuff is his own last-ditch effort to try to save himself. He's trying to cop an insanity plea. Well, it just won't work. He was examined by 2 psychiatrists, and both of them deemed him fit to stand trial.
You can use all the logic you want on me, Mark. That's all I've been doing the last few days, trying to rationalize. I still wake up every morning breathless and scared.
Who is it, Mark? Oh, good evening.
Sorry to bother you, Mrs. Ritchie. You know what else? I can't get over the feeling that I'm being watched somehow. Even when I'm home alone with the drapes drawn and the lights low, I keep feeling I'm being watched.
What are you two talking about? Sounds like paranoia to me. Would you like some cheese and crackers?
No, thank you. I'm not hungry. Go ahead. Tell me you don't feel it, too.
Capital punishment's a gruesome affair. If we thought lightly of it, if it didn't trouble us in some way, then we'd be cruel and conscienceless. Less than human.
That's not what I'm talking about, damn it.
Now, wait just a minute, Miss Jacobs. What right do you have to talk to my husband like that?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Ritchie. There isn't time to be polite. At 1 minute after midnight, Adam Grant is going to hang, and when he does, so will the rest of us.
Well, it's obvious where you stand, isn't it? Adam Grant is a horrible person. He fooled a great many people for many years, and then he got caught, like he should have gotten caught a long time ago.
You almost sound like this is personal for you, Mrs. Ritchie.
It's not personal. I just happen to believe in capital punishment. At least in this case.
There may not be any more cases after this case. Come on, Mr. Ritchie. Haven't you ever thought to yourself, all this can't be real? I can't be the district attorney. I can't have a beautiful wife and a beautiful home and live in such a fine neighborhood. All of this is like a dream.
Everyone has. If you're successful, it's easy to think it's all a dream sometimes. And if you're not successful, it's easy to look at life like a nightmare. But that just proves that Adam Grant is human, like the rest of us. He can't believe this is happening to him, so he convinces himself that it's not happening. Not really.
Let me ask you something. This was a murder trial, a big murder trial. Why were there no spectators in the courtroom today?
The judge ordered the courtroom clear.
I don't remember that, do you? Let me ask you something else. Where was the press? When you left the courtroom after the trial, were there any reporters waiting outside for you? Were there?
Mark, what is she talking about?
What time is it, Jimmy? Jimmy? Anybody got the time?
5 after 9. Why? You got a date?
No, I'm expecting someone.
Oh, yeah? The governor with your pardon. Hand delivered right to your door.
No, not the governor. The district attorney usually comes around 9.
Who is it? Who is it?
The district attorney, who the hell else?
Open it. Let me in.
Sure you want to?
Open it.
Hang around?
No.
10 minutes, that's all you have.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. You always come at 9. At least the district attorney always comes at 9. It's not always you.
Look, Grant, you may have your own attorney fooled with his dream stuff, but it can't possibly do you any good with me. You must realize that.
I do realize that all too well. Whatever you do too late.
What do you mean, too late?
Well, you'll call the governor. You'll always call the governor, but it'll always be too late. I'd appreciate it if once the call would come through on time, because maybe if I got a stay of execution, I'd wake up from this thing. You're not real, Mr. Ritchie. You're a character in a dream I'm having. A nightmare.
I don't believe you. I don't even come close to believing you. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Dreams don't have to make sense. When was I sentenced? What day?
Not too long ago.
Yeah, but what day? What day is today?
It's Sunday, of course. Everybody knows that executions take place at 12:01 a.m. Monday.
Well, I got sentenced earlier today, didn't I? Didn't I? Well, what court does business on a Sunday, Mr. Ritchie?
You didn't get sentenced earlier today. This is just more of your dream craziness. Maybe you really think you got sentenced today. I don't know.
Then why don't you get him out of here, Richie? Let him cop an insanity plea.
Because this is not insanity. It's just some sort of a trick. You were proven to be mentally sound. You're a very good actor, Grant, but it just won't work. Stop it! If this is just a dream, why don't you wake yourself up, huh? Go ahead. Wake yourself up!
Don't you think I've tried? I've pinched myself. I've poured cold water on my face. I lit a match. I burned my palm. It just doesn't work. You know, I try to break up the sequence of events. I remember once I attacked you in here. I thought I could do something that would force you to make me wake up. It doesn't work. Nothing works. I can't get off the track. It just keeps going on and on and on.
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
Is it? What about your wife?
What about my wife?
Her name's Carol, isn't it? It's always Carol.
How do you know who she is?
Because she's the only character in the dream that doesn't change, and because in real life she's my sister. She wants to see me hang, right? But do you know why? Because she hates me. We've always hated each other. Even as kids, we never got along. Why? I don't know. Brothers and sisters are just like that, I guess.
Of all the devious... You deserve to die, you know that?
No! I must think I deserve to die. I must have done something in real life that makes me keep having these dreams over and over again. Something I feel guilty about, but for the life of me, I don't know what it is.
You're insidious.